Hey guys, before I start this, I just wanted to say happy Mother's Day and make sure that whatever moms you had, whatever mothers you're grateful for or love, whether it's foster moms, stepmothers, biological mothers, heck, even foster moms, make sure you show them all the love today. No matter what mom you have, make sure you give them all the love and respect and tell them how much you care for them and how much you appreciate them for doing everything and being there for you since day one. I just thought I'd say that before, I do something that's on Mother's Day related. But yes, happy Mother's Day and on to the review. Hello, everybody. My name is Kamar, and today we're going to be reviewing the 8th episode of the 3rd season of the Backyardigans, Season 3, Episode 8, Front Page News. In this episode, Tasha is the photographer for Big Apple Big News. A giant robot is inadvertently causing trouble in the city, and her grumpy boss, Pablo, the editor, asks her to get a picture of him and resident superheroes Bug Girl, played by Uniqua, and Captain Bubble, played by Tyrone. However, Tasha becomes so preoccupied with helping the heroes that she forgets to take a photograph. Now, this episode, I absolutely love this one. If you remember me saying at the end of my To the Center of the Earth review that this might be Tasha's possibly best episode of this season, it might be. It might be because I'm really thinking on it because Ranch Hands from Outer Space could come in a close second, but we'll see. We'll see. But anyway, this episode, I love Tasha as Super Snap. I love her. And you already know. Super Snap slayed. She slayed. I've been waiting to say that. Super Snap slayed. Like, say that 5 times fast. Super Snap slayed. 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 She slayed. My girl slayed. And I will keep on saying this over and over again, but I Got a Secret Identity needs to go viral. It needs to be up there with International Super Spy. Come on. Like, you can't lie. Like, I got a secret identity. It's crazy, but it's true. Yeah, I got a secret identity, and nobody knows but you. And then I love that part where she's like, nobody knows but you. And then the music goes all ominous and stuff in the background. But I will say that part of the song as a kid kind of jump scared me because I don't really like noises like that when I was younger. But now that I'm older, I love it. It's so ominous. I'm here for it. But yes, and I love Unique's Bug Girl. I love Tyrone as Captain Bubble. I will say, whenever I think of Captain Bubble, why do I think of SpongeBob? But that's just me. But yes, I absolutely love it. And I love Pablo's personality in this one. I absolutely love it. Like, his attitude in this one kind of reminds me of Captain Moody from Fly Girl. Maybe that's just me, but I love it. And especially the song Front Page News. That song hits every time. And my favorite part is when they're like, a picture of a superhero breaking up a fight. A picture of a flying saucer lighting up the night. A picture of a superhero coming back now with a caper. A paper, nothing people say. I gotta have that paper. Slayed. I love belting that to that part. I love doing that so much. And I'm kind of confused why Tyrone didn't really get like a superhero song, but Uniqua did. I mean, give Captain Bubble some respect. I mean, come on now. Like, bug girl, here to save the day, here to save the day, a winging ace away. You can swat a hero, as I always say. Like, and especially that part when she's like, listen here, rubber, you can I'm sorry. How'd it go? Oh, you can delay this plane in another hour. Listen here, robot, if you don't move right now, I'll move you with my super inside power. I love Unique's Bug Girl. And it's kind of ironic because people online already theorized that she was some sort of like she does look like a bug, so it kind of does make sense. But is Uniqua a bug? I'm not here to say anything. Uniqua is just a Uniqua. That's all I'm gonna say. But and especially love this. My favorite scenes are the scenes with the robot. Now that I'm older, the robot did unnerve me as a kid. It did unnerve me as a kid because we just like, I don't know, giant things. It did. I don't know. Maybe it's the way his face was contorted. Maybe that was just me. But Super Snap Tasha stole the show for me. That was a lot of S's in that sentence, but I don't care. I love my girl. Oh my goodness. Like, I feel like it's moments like these with Tasha. Like, I always, whenever Tasha have these type of really good moments that stick out to me, I always think about the backlash of she always gets like, oh, she's so rude, she's so sassy, she's so bossy, I hate Tasha. But then when I hear that, and then I look at episodes like this, including her, I'm like, I want to say out loud, okay, if you really think she's a bad, quote unquote, bad character, why don't you look at front page news? Because last time I checked, I didn't see her have a single bad moment in this episode. Not a single bad moment. Not at all. Now, for the people who want to go far and say that, oh, she did have a bad moment. She didn't get the photo. Might I add to you, she was saving the day. And in my opinion, no offense to Pablo, I would care more about saving the day, saving other people's lives than getting a photo. But that's just me. Not throwing shade to Pablo, but Tasha haters, get off my girl's back. Okay? Stop it. Get some help. But, no, don't get help. But, never mind. All I'm trying to say is that Tasha was a standout, and I love Pablo, and especially the scenes where she like, I know that what face my boss is not going to be happy, and then the camera clicks back, and then it's like we see Pablo. He says, "I am not happy," and then she's like, "See, I told you." And then I know what face my boss is gonna make. This one, grrr. And then we saw that to Pablo, and he's making the same face, and then for a second there when she's like, I'll be there in a snap. And then Pablo's like, what? And then Tasha's like, she'll be there in a snap. And then Pablo says, you're a strange kid. Oh man. And then he has a little fourth wall break moment where he talks to the audience and he says, she always says that, but she never gets a picture. Oh man. Whenever they break the fourth wall, it's nothing but satisfying. I mean, they always break the why do I keep on saying it wrong? Break the fourth wall at the beginning of every episode, talking to the viewers about their adventure. But like in the middle of the adventure, like whenever moments like these come out of nowhere, they just look at the audience and talk to us. Like we think that they're in their like little own world and stuff like that, but you know. And we have the song cheese, cheese, the robot says please. So when he says cheese, better get some more, please. We heroes of prevail. We mustn't never fail, but first we need more cheese. And then he's like, cheese, 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 cheese. And the revelation at the end where they're like he's saying cheese, say cheese. Like, that's genius wordplay. That is genius. If there's one thing I can compliment the Backyardigans on, it's wordplay. Okay? And at the very end of the episode, this is so cute. When they're like, when Tasha's like, can you give us a snack we're having today? And then the other three characters pop out the back. They're like, cheese, which is so cute. And that's so cute. And fun fact, in the book, they had a book adaptation of this, and at the very last page, we actually got to see them eating cheese at the picnic table, which was really, really, really cute. Like, which is so cute. I might pull up an image of that to so I can show you guys, but if I can't, I'm so sorry. But yeah, that's so cute. I'll see if I can pull up an image. But anyway, this episode was so much fun. I love Tasha in this. I love Uniqua. I love Tyrone. I love Pablo's savage moments. Not savage, sassy, you know. But yeah, this episode was so much fun. And of course, I'm going to give it a 10 I'm going to give it a 10 because Super Snap made this episode for me, okay? I will say it one more time, and y'all can come for me if y'all want to. Super Snap slayed. She did. And if there was ever a time where, and this is one of these episodes that I wish would have gotten a sequel. I wish it would have gotten a sequel. I prayed the Lord it would have gotten a sequel. Because this episode deserves a sequel. I mean, like, come on. I mean, if it would have gotten a sequel, I mean, this would have been a good chance to, like, have Ostomy in there. He could have been a villain, and I don't know. It could have been a really cool concept if he would have hacked the robot somehow. He would have made the robot bad. Sort of like Robot Rampage. That would have been, like, so cool. But, of course, like, most of this, like the rest of the series, minus, towards the end of the show, this is a one-off episode that we never get a sequel of, ever. But that's okay. But that's not stopping this episode from getting a 10. It's not. So, you guys know what that means. Next episode will be on our halfway mark of the season, and you know what's the next episode? A double length. You already know, and you know who'll be joining me next episode for our next review. You already know who's coming back to help me with this review. You already know. So, tune in to me next time as we will be reviewing our second double length of this series, Season 3, Episodes 9 and 10, featuring MLP Adventures, Tale of the Mighty Knights. See you all next time. By the way, I thought I'd say this real quick. I didn't get a chance to say it then, but I'm going to say it now. Going forward, double-length reviews are going to be, or any collabs, at the moment, right now, I don't know if it'll change, but at the moment, because I find it a bit easier, will be on my second channel, because I edit a lot of my videos on my second channel on my desktop. So, yes, I don't know if it'll change, but if it does, I will give you guys any updates if necessary. So, yes. Please take that in. Thank you.